Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another video where we're gonna do some live gameplay. I heard your comments about the last video and the previous live commentary video, and you really seem to be loving it when I do like a kind of like a tactical analysis instead of just, kind of like yapping away, which I usually do when I play the game. So I thought it would be kind of funny to do like a Ayuxin style high level commentary, kind of like live gameplay session, or well, session like 3-4 games. We'll see. And then I also just wanted to quickly mention that I made a little note just to remember some things. I just wanted to thank everybody for 200 subscribers. That's actually just crazy. I was going to mention or thank everybody for 100, but then I checked it this morning and it had gone all the way up to 200. So thank you so much. That's absolutely unbelievable, and it has just been 2 weeks since I uploaded the first video in a while again. So really, really cool. Thank you so much. And also, the latest episode of What to Do got over, I just refreshed my page, 1100 views, which is just crazy. The first videos were like 50, and then I was thinking like, oh, it's just, a big classroom of people. But now it's like a small borough, so it's just absolutely wild. And also, I must thank you for all the comments that you left on that video. I will be referring to them in the next episode of What to Do, if we find a good replay in the near future. And kind of mentioning some of the things where we can improve in that regard. Also, really important, I just want to announce that we're going to have a loot box opening stream on the 5th of December, so this coming Friday. And I'm really stoked about it. I have set aside some money to buy like the biggest, most whale pack. And I'm gonna try and get as many of the new tanks as possible. I know, don't gamble for the tanks, but, it would be kind of cool to kind of like showcase them on the stream and also on the channel in throughout December through Christmas. So yeah. With that out of the way, today we're gonna play the Hacker. I asked people in the last videos at the end of the video, so if you watch all the way through, you would you would know it, which tank you would want to watch. And there was one person that commented, and they wanted to see the Hacker. So today we're going to play the Hacker, which is not an issue for me. I love this tank. It's absolutely perfect. So yeah, we're going to be a little bit more tactical, and I'm going to take you a little bit through my my thought process, what I'm thinking, why I'm doing certain things, looking at the map, that sort of thing, instead of just yapping away, which I'm doing right now. So without further ado, let's go into game number 1. So game number 1, we're gonna be blessed with a Corellia game. And we're gonna analyze the matchup here a little bit. So step number 1 is what I like to do personally, is that I look at the tiers. Now we're tier 11, fighting against some other tier 11s, some other tier 10s, which is fine. We can play pretty freely on this map as well. Step number 2, scary tanks. They have a Hacker who's fully upgraded, because we can see here at the elite level. Same with the Taschenratte. And T803 Sakal might be a worry. Mouses. Om nom nom. Ooh, Mouses. Mouses Christ. Yeah. Looking at the team list, and I really want to eat those Mouses. I might be spotted here because he was a little bit inside my view range. Yeah, so not a lot of scary vehicles. Maybe the VZ-TD is kind of an issue, but it's probably going to be fine. Step number 3, looking at platoons. They have a mouse platoon, which I am very eager to find. Because this tank has such a great gun with really nice heat penetration as well. We're going to do a little bit of a cheeky play here. I'm not sure if it's gonna be paying off. I think it will. There we go. And the VCTD has been spotted. Mouse number 1 has been spotted. And he's already losing a lot of hit points. This is the first game that I play today, by the way, so it might be a little bit rough. Oh. There we go. And what we're doing here, we're playing behind this chieftain, and we really want to put the pressure on the enemies here. They have given us hill access, that's what is a terrible shot. And we see that our team is backing us up quite nicely here as well. What we want to do in these kind of situations, because a lot of people are going to be complaining about, oh, my team is just going one way, and you know, that is gonna lose us the game. So we are here to play towards what our team is doing. And that is something that I think that a lot of people should take into consideration when they load into a random battle, is that sometimes your team just doesn't play properly. And that happens to the best of us. And the best thing you can do then is that you just play to what they are doing. Because if we would have continued with our plan and gone to the northern flank, thank you Mr. Mouse, that was not very, well, maybe he just had enough for today. What do you think? The VCTD is being an issue as predicted, and if you have seen my pattern video that we uploaded a couple of months ago, you know that pushing this choke on Corellia is an absolute death sentence. Look at all the tanks that haven't been spotted yet here. Just activate our ability here. Maybe get a shot on the VZ. We're shooting 340 heat, so we can basically just blast through everything that we see. And our gun is an absolute laser, so... It just hits. I'm gonna get another very greedy shot over here, and what are we gonna do? We're not gonna push the flank the way the enemies are expecting. We are gonna chill a little bit. It's 6-0, we're up 10,000 hit points. This game is over. Is it this much over that we can just drive through here? I think if with the help of our heavy tanks, I think we can just push through here actually. And that is what we're gonna do. The VC dies. This 50p is a little bit of an issue here. Oh, excuse me. Maybe activated my ability a little bit preemptively here. But it's also fine, because a lot of people don't know actually that you get 10% extra engine power when you activate the ability. And now, this is kind of a shame, because we're getting kind of cooked here, and you see my idea here, right? Like, pushing this is very, very risky because of everything that we're getting shot by. I'm not gonna repair my tracks, because if I get tracked on this way over, I will be dead. And now we're gonna repair it again. We're facing an SCRV who is not looking towards us. Gonna see if we can maybe track this TVP here. Oh, he just got tracked before I shot him. And we don't get any tracking. Well, you know, once you have it, it's unfortunate. A little bit of a ruffle stomp here, but I think we picked up quite a nice amount of damage, and we're not done yet, because there's a bond tank here, and a full HP Taschenrate, so this is just amazing. I'm one shot for this guy, but I'm feeling quite confident that we can just farm him. He fired, he saluted, we salute him back. Thank you, Mr. Death Star. He fired. If the Taschenrate is angled down, you can actually go through the upper plate quite easily. We're gonna aim at the front so that we maybe set him on fire. We don't. And he's dead. Quite a nice round. Really quick. I think we're gonna be able to do 4 games today. And yeah, as you see, the power of the hacker is that it's within the flexibility of the vehicle itself. if you're facing people like a mouse, for example, they don't really have the premium penetration to be able to reliably pen your turret as well. And if you want to pen the turret of this tank, you have to actually shoot it here on the gun mantlet with about 320 heat, 323 APCR ammo. I think would be quite nice. Yeah, that was game number 1. Let's go for game number 2. Alright, game number 2 is gonna be triple tier 11 at the top and rest tier 10, which is again quite a nice matchup. Step number 2, looking at dangerous vehicle, hacker, fully upgraded, very dangerous, Ishkaffer fully upgraded, BZ75 scan opener, lots of mediums, so this is quite a dangerous enemy team that we're looking at. Step number 3, platoons. Top tier, tier 11 medium tank platoon, and our platoon is double bat. I would rather have a... my Z key is not working, so I can't communicate with my badgets, which is unfortunate. I would rather have a tier 11 platoon. Now, the problem and the reason why we're looking at platoons is because of the impact that they have. If you watched the Fjord video yesterday, there were some people that said that the gameplay wasn't really a what to do, it was just, you know, 3 people seal clubbing in tier 11s, which or tier 9 medium tanks, excuse me. Which I thought was kind of funny, because, yeah, it is very... It is a little bit easier to play in platoons, and that's why you have to pay attention to it, right? Because it's so dangerous, in fact, that... It's a little bit of a poor shot right here. Somebody might be using CVS, because we did get spotted while we were double pushing. I'm just gonna count to 10 here. To wait a little bit. Oh, hello. Maybe this guy spotted me. Kind of curious if that bed chat is still sitting in the back. But yeah, step number 3 is always pay attention to platoons because they are so impactful if played well. I'm still perma-spotted here, or that was a legendary blind shot. So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna be a little bit patient. I don't think there is a play or an aggressive thing I can do without losing a ton of hit points. So if you don't know what to do, it's better to do nothing than to make a mistake. Ooh. It's a little bit too late on the trigger there. And step number 4 is light tanks and artillery. They have a 261 and a Tesek, and on this map there's quite a lot of bushes, so it's important to take note of the light tank. Not like, you know, that we have to go around and counter their light or anything, but just have to keep an eye out for him. We have a Manticore, he's playing really well, he's giving us lots of vision in the middle, and I don't think we can push this. So, what are we gonna do? We're gonna go back. We're going to base camp like a sweaty little camper. Or we're just going to sit here. It's unfortunate. It's a little bit of a cheeky shot right here, but I think we can make it work. No. And then the can opener crosses here. Go. Such a reliable gun. Absolutely amazing. Probably the best gun in the entire game, if I'm honest. Second best gun in the entire game, if I'm honest. This should also hit. Go. And see, if we can't push without losing a ton of HP, it's not really worth doing anything. I mean, we could push and play very aggressively, but I think I would rather keep my HP in the scenario. Mr. P-Side is gonna fall back again. Oh, he rocketed into a corner. It's quite unfortunate. I think we countered this push quite nice. We can't really see the can opener anymore. Are you gonna push forward? Please? I think he's dead, and he has only 300 hit points left, so it's maybe not the best idea to spend so much time to focus that guy out. Instead, let's try sending this push, activate our ability. go, get a cheeky little shot here. We did not get spotted. Our sixth sense didn't go off, so that is very, very curious. And this Tier 11 platoon. You see here, we take note of these kinds of things. We know that these guys are going to be very on point together. I think they're going to kill the CS without a very big issue. And my batchat went in. Yeah, this is not looking very good here. See? Unfortunate. That batchat push was maybe not the smartest thing. I'm gonna go around. We're controlling the middle, so I can play this area here quite nicely. The batchat picks up the BZ, which is huge, because big alpha tanks are big scary. And we're just gonna be playing over here, I think. A little bit scared of the FV, but it should be okay. I'm gonna load a heat shell here. And I'm gonna go play hold down against these guys. See if we can take them from behind. The batchat is a little bit of an issue. But I do think we have to kind of start farming here because the game is basically over. Just gonna do a cheeky little auto aim there. He's gonna pen me once, it doesn't really matter. And we're just gonna trade against the 430U because we out DPM the living daylights out of him. I'm already gonna auto aim and turn around. Preemptively load an APCR around. For the batchat. He might peek in this bush here. Do a little cheeky blind shot. Missed. I think we'll be able to pick him up. A little bit of a slower game here, but... Or not a slower game, but a more passive-ish game. I think in hindsight it would maybe be a choice to push. It's hard to say though. Can we get a hacker shot there? We can. Alright, still 3000 damage. A little bit of assistance, but wasn't really as entertaining. We're loading in on Pearl River. In quite a nice matchup again. Look at this. Dangerous vehicles here. Not the Hirschkaffer. Not really can opener. Dravik. Very, very scary. KR1, kind of scary. Everything else here is just cannon fodder. And in the Chieftain video, we actually went over here from the other side, but I choose not to go into the flank itself. I turned around because I was mentioning something that this team most of the time gets this hold down position here in the middle earlier than the other team, and it does let you farm a little bit in the beginning. So what we're gonna do is that we are just gonna race into position as quickly as possible. You'll see that we probably get some free shots on maybe the KR1 can opener, Dravik maybe, if he's here. I'm gonna keep APCR loaded. Probably heat would be a nice idea, but there we go, nice tracking shot. Dravik is on the top ground, which is annoying, but I'll deal with him in a second. This 268 is pre-aimed at me. I'm being pushed. He fired. I don't really want to focus on the Dravik. I still want to get a couple of free shots before we move. 268 is going out of cover to line up a shot again. Let's see if we can punish him while he is going out of cover. The Dravik is very smart. See how he's already backing up? This is very, very clever. I think we can push aggressively here. The Steve 7 Heavy is gonna die. This guy is aiming at the people on my right. I might take a shot from the Dravik, but I think he's already running away. He fired, which means that we can get about 1 or 2 shots into him. Probably another one, because our reload is just absolutely crazy. There we go. What are we gonna do? We are looking at the people that are spotted, and I do not want to drive on this road right here. I'm going to take a little bit of a detour. Hey! I want you all to go watch the Chieftain gameplay video right now. That is exactly what this guy is. And look, the Hirschgaffer and the shit barn haven't been spotted. Somebody is pinging here. If you drive up here into this position here, and there is somebody, just one tank destroyer sitting here, you are gonna be absolutely cooked. So it's always worth think about the future situation. Look how out of position all of these people here are, and look where we are actually. I wanted to wait for maybe a tracking shot, but... Oh, is crossing here a good idea? The type hasn't been spotted. Oh, jeez Louise. Okay, this is not very fun. Yeah, sir, I'm on my way. Can we re-push this little road here? I don't really want to do that because of this position up here. They own the hill, so playing there is a little bit risky. I think I'd rather support my can opener from this position over here. They do have the hill, however, which is not very good. They're just staring down this corridor. This guy is called The Last Defense. Well, how appropriate. I think the type fired, actually, so I'm gonna just take a little bit of a peek around the corner here. We have a really nice heat pen, so if he shows us the driver's viewport, we can absolutely blast him. And here, just patience. I don't want to make any bad trades, because this game is actually fun. So we're gonna be a little bit more conservative with our hit points here. And a bad shot. Oh, just a little bit too late. Maybe he backs up. Could have been aimed a little bit better. And wow, would you look at this? 50% of our heavy tanks just drove into the cap circle and died. Now, you might say, like, well, Terra, if you would have supported them, wouldn't it, you know, have gone better? I don't think so, personally. Driving up there into that crossfire that the Dravik set up is just a death sentence. This is gonna hurt. I'm just gonna have to take this. He died. Oh, I don't want to take a shot from this CS. I'm really exposed right here. The type is coming. Ay. I hope the Betchat can keep the CS occupied a little bit. Ouch, that hurts. And I bounce, and I get clipped by the CS. Yeah, that was really unfortunate. I thought it was maybe not the smartest decision to drop down over here. Because of this position here. Because of them being able to take the control of the hill, or well, they had control of the hill. And then being able to use these small, like, balconies here to kind of shoot us in the side. I think it would be better if we just were to hold here. And if we want to shoot this, just kind of like peek casually around this corner. In hindsight, what I could have done is just fall back to my whole re and help him, you know, survive a little bit. Let's just spectate our IS-7. Look where all these people died. E100 here. EBR. Can opener. Is there more? FV here. Yeah, this Dravik. Look at this. Perfect positioning by him. Falling back, realizing that he was completely overwhelmed within the first 5 seconds of arriving to the heavy flank. And then just going straight here. What you can also do is you can also go middle first, get an opening shot at some mediums here, turn around. Then there's a little bit of a boost you can do up on those rocks over there. And then you can get into the same position where the Dravik was without having to go through the heavy flank. It's absolutely amazing. But yeah, I didn't actually look at my damage. Did we did we have a decent game at least? We did 5k. Alright. Well played to this Type 5. He was just an absolute chad. The games have been pretty quick, so I do think we have time for a game number 4. We entered on a Pilsen map. Now, Pilsen isn't really my favorite map in the entire world, but sometimes it can work. Team list analysis. Step number 1, tiers were a very good matchup, very comfortable. Step number 2, scary tanks, T803, hacker, fully leveled up. Double BZ maybe, yeah, not that much to worry about. Step number 3, platoons. BZ can open a platoon. No, okay. Kranwagen Rhino. Oh, BZ can opener and Eskong, triple platoon here. This guy has a badge where he's completed all the Blackrock missions, so that is kind of scary. And number 4 is light tanks and arty. There's only an EBR, no artillery, so it's not really something we have to worry about. Let's see if we can get some information for our team. Please don't spot me, Mr. Can Opener. Thank you very much. People are getting smarter for this little cross opening right here. I could turn around and shoot the TVP on the hill, but I still think that somebody might cross here. There you go. Right on schedule. Live commentary, by the way, not pre-recorded. Alright, I'm gonna give it 5 more seconds. And then we'll see if we can do something else. I think we need to do something else, which is shoot this EBR. Oh, that would have been legendary. Now, if you watched a previous video of mine called the SFAC 105 review, you'll note that there isn't a lot of purpose of aiming here if we don't have anything to spot for us. So this Foch B, for example, sitting there, he's aiming to shoot the Leopard 1, for example, and maybe get some shots on the TVP. That's going to be very difficult for him because he's going to be perm-spotted by a light tank, and nobody's going to get spotted in front of him because we have no scout anymore. Their EBR died, which is massive because EBRs suck. And again, play a little bit patient. Pushing the heavy flank here is not going to result in anything good. It's not very fun. See if we can maybe get a little bit of a... Unfortunate. I do have the gun depression to shoot his lower plate if he peeks out again though, but I don't think he is going to. Thank you. Ooh, bounce. He's shooting AP, so he can't really pen our turret efficiently. Give him another one. Well, you want perspective from the other side? That could have been us if we would have pushed across here aggressively. Now, we are losing the other flank. I'm gonna ping my Leo. I can't. I would tell my Leo to fall back because we're gonna get rushed here. The gorilla is going to die. I really want this Leo to fall back and join me in this position over here because... Because this is a perfect defensive position. The view range of the hacker is quite nice as well. So, oh yes, go to K1 maybe, that would be a really good idea. This little coal rock here is perfect for defending because it is so round and nice that no matter what direction you get pushed from, you can just kind of go cool down and hold it very aggressively. Now the Leopard is probably going to go throughout the factory in this side, but I think that... that was unfortunate. Upper plate on the hacker is like way bouncier than I expect always. Should have been a heat round, but oh well, it's kind of a clutch shot. And if they push across here, we will be able to spot them for both myself and my Leopard. Again, we're losing a lot, so what we want to do is load heat. No, we don't. Oh, hello. He has very, very nice camera on the move, so I wasn't unfortunately not able to spot him moving into that position. And I think that we have to turn around. We do not have the gun caliber to overmatch the oh, sorry. Very mindful of this Death Star over here, by the way. We do not have the gun caliber to overmatch. What the hell? Okay. That was surprising. We do not have the gun caliber to overwatch the SCRV, so it's going to be very problematic if he just faces us head on. I would ping the scan operator to fall back, but as I said, my Z key today is kind of destroyed. I'm going to do something really dumb here. Wow, that was a really bad shot. There we have Mr. SCRV. Being a very, very, very annoying little sausage. Go. I'm just gonna see if I can keep myself covered from him as long as possible. You see this position is working really nicely here. Like, our team is faltering a lot, but, you know. Fire? No. Can we get one more shot before we die? On you? Yeah, nice. Good. Oh, this was pretty one-sided. What could we have done here in hindsight? I don't think that 9-0 was an option for us, because it's just... Again, we have a lot of mobility. If we go 9-0 and we get like outspotted by the EBR, or maybe there's a medium who uses CBS there, it's very problematic for us to not go into the position, that's very easy, but also go out of it again. And again, I don't like handicapping myself by going into positions where we... good player. And this was kind of interesting. We knew that he was a good player without XGM, just because of the patch that he was using. So it was a really good little call there. But yeah, going into 9-0 line would have been very problematic because of not being able to run away. Running away is your greatest defense. It's better than any kind of armor. Because instead of taking a couple shots, bouncing a couple shots, you take 0. So that was really nice. Preemptively running away from the factory as well and setting up a little bit of a defensive position there was really nice. We were able to shoot the mediums pushing into us, although it wasn't a ton of damage. And then still help our heavies kind of defend at the end there and pick up a little bit of extra damage. It was like 4.4 thousand damage, which I think is okay. We played 4 games today, which we won 2, we lost 2, so, you know, would you have it? We are just closer to the to the 50% win rate instead of increasing our lowly 51% win rate that I have on this tank currently. But yeah, I hope you found this enjoyable. I hope it wasn't too kind of like overwhelming. I did kind of like talk really quickly, I think. But just let me know what you think in the comments. And again, I'll drop a link to the Twitch channel in the description and also the correct time and time zone, so that if you're in the States, hello, you'll be able to tune in during midday hours, unfortunately. But yeah, we're gonna have a cool loot box opening stream. Come say hello. I'll also do some tank requests if you like follow the channel or something. Donations aren't really a thing yet, you know, so if you come in and you really want to see gameplay of, you know, the Contriver or the Imbattable or some tier 10 vehicle or something else maybe, then just come in and we'll give it a couple of goes. Alright, I hope this gameplay was entertaining, or this video was entertaining, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.